Hello, Christine Nutley here. Did you know that every single one of us can transform our lives into something better, into something that we would really enjoy? We can. And the reason we can is that everything is about energy. For women with fibromyalgia, that probably sounds very scary because we have very low energy for most of the time. But the kind of energy I'm talking about isn't PEP. It's the kind of, it's waves, it's particles, it's that of which we are all made and that everything is made. Even smaller than atoms is the energy that is inside the atoms. And our bodies are made up of many organs and blood and muscle and tissue, but those are made up of cells, which are made up of molecules, which are made up of atoms, and all of it is energy. Everything that exists in us and all around us, all of our environment, everything is energy. Now, if you think about that, what you notice is that some people seem to have great energy, some people seem to have no energy at all. It's a complicated, it's not that it's complicated, it's that it's an unknown, it's something that we are unaware of. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. The energy that exists in us is reflecting the energy that we're thinking, that we're feeling, that we're saddled with. Some of it comes from the fact that we have an illness. Some of it comes from the fact that we have limiting beliefs left over from childhood that we haven't dealt with. We have wounds left over from childhood that we haven't dealt with. There's lots of things that can adversely affect our energy. Negativity adversely affects our energy because it makes our energy low, where feelings of love and joy, happiness, gratitude, those feelings make us feel good. They are positive emotions. They send out positive energy. And what we send out into the universe is what we get back. The thoughts that we think attract what comes back to us. If we're constantly thinking about our pain, then we are going to constantly be in pain. It's difficult not to focus on your pain when you're in pain. However, if you continue to focus on it, it gets worse because our brains feel the pain. They just give up more. There's more neuron activity that's related to pain. It affects our hormones. Everything just gives us more and more pain. Adrenaline is up, and so we're hyper vigilant. We're just extremely sensitive. So if we can get our energy, our being under control by thinking positive, uplifting, healthy thoughts, then we're going to feel better. If we stay stuck in the pit of fibromyalgia, where everything is negativity, where we focus on the unknown origin, where we focus on the fact that there's no cure, it doesn't matter what the origin is. It doesn't matter what the cure might be. What matters is our experience of the condition, our experience of our whole lives. And what I'm here to tell you is that we can change that. And we change that entirely within ourselves. There's techniques to learn how to do it, but if you don't know, and if you don't know how, obviously you can't. And if you've never been taught, then you can't know how. The only reason I know how is that I have researched it for a long time, and I have dug myself out of the pit. And I've been out of the pit of fibromyalgia for a year plus now. And in that time, I have been working to create a program to help women like you, women like me, to climb out, to make a choice, to make a decision, to commit to being well, and to take back our freedom, take back our power. The illness and all that goes around it has robbed us of our power, but that doesn't mean we don't still have access to it. We just need to do the work to get our power back. It's not magic, it's not voodoo, it's not anything. But it is work, and we can get our power back. I've got mine back. I'm not 100% fibro-free. I still have pain sensations in my body, but they no longer control my life. I am probably more tired than my best friend, who is very energetic, but I'm not so fatigued. I'm not functioning anymore. My life has a purpose. I feel a real sense of that I have finally figured out what I came here to do. And what I mean by came here, I mean why I'm here on Earth. When you're going around in a 9-to-5 job, it's easy to just get lost in the day-to-day. Something like fibromyalgia kind of sits us back down on our butts, and we have time to think, we have time to ponder, and that time can either be used to feel the pain, to stay stuck in the pain, to feel sorry for ourselves for being in the pain, or to decide to get out of the pain. It's doable. It's entirely doable. I've done it. Other people have done it. And this is not to say that fibromyalgia is not real. Fibromyalgia is real. It's not to say that it's in our heads. It's not in our heads. It is clearly all through our bodies. It's very real. Energy is very real. And we can change our energy. We can change our thoughts. We can change ourselves. In fact, ourselves is the only thing in life that we can change. You can never change anyone else. You can never change a situation. What you change is yourself. And I would like to guide you through a method that I have put together that helped me climb out. And I know that I can replicate my success for you. So that's what this Fibro Freedom Formula is all about. And I invite you to look into it further. I would welcome doing a call with you to discuss it and to see how my program might be able to help you. I offer it through a group session and also privately. So we can do what works for you. Sorry, Facebook is distracting me. I'm looking at myself as if I'm who I'm talking to when I should be looking at the little light. Anyway, I would really welcome the opportunity to talk with you. So I'll leave my contact information in the box, and please do get in touch. Visit my website, my page, my groups, all of this stuff. But I'm just starting to put this information out there. So this is the sort of the beginning stages of content. There's going to be a lot of free content. If you feel that you can't possibly afford to do any program with me, there will still be ways that I can help you. I'm not going to leave anybody behind on this mission. This is for everyone. So that's all I have to say today, and I really look forward to getting to know you and getting to help you to feel good. That's my mission. I want to help women with fibromyalgia, women exactly like me, to feel better, like I feel better. Okay, nice talking to you, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.